is death? You may feel this meditation is nonsense, but it might help you understand about your I-ness, where you are, who you are, what you are, and where you are going. One day, unexpectedly, if you are told that you are going to die soon, how are you going to react? What is death? When we are unexpectedly told that we or our most beloved ones have to leave this world or they suddenly die, how can we understand what we call death? The teaching says, when people face to the moment of death, even if they have pain, instantly after death, this pain is gone, and they immediately enter into a state of sleep. This is divine mercy. Most don't realize that they crossed over to the next world because they can't feel the transition from this world to the next world. What we call death is the transition of our self-awareness from the third dimension to the fourth or fifth dimensions, leaving their material body behind. That's it. It is just like proceeding into the next room of their own house. And they awake in the next dimension with the same present-day personality, just as it was when they were living in this world. That's why, in some cases, people who passed on suddenly or people who passed on still having a lot of attachment psychonoetically on earthly matters, they can't transit smoothly to the psychonoetical world and get stuck in the etheric counterpart of the material world. We can understand the phenomena of death according to the development of our consciousness and self-awareness. But as a researcher of truth, we study the truth of what we call death and practice how to transfer our I-ness, our self-awareness, from this world consciously to the other world. And one day, when we are self-realized, we will be able to understand about all the different worlds and go really into the other worlds to help those who are suffering there. And we will know that our life is everlasting. Let's start the exercise. Switch off your daily life and close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Breathe rhythmically. Breathe consciously and relax. just put all your attention to this meditation and listen carefully. Now imagine the situation that one day, unexpectedly, you are told you only have 1 month to live. Start your observation, how you react to this fact. You are going to die soon. You have to say goodbye to everyone who you know. You have to leave behind all your beloved ones, your family, your job, and all the properties which you made a big effort to get. You have to go unknown place where you don't know and must go there by yourself. What do you feel now? Observe your feeling. Are you sad, scared, or panicked now? Or do you feel more like you are ready to leave this world? What do you think now? Did you already start to think what you need to do by the time you leave this world? Even you left this world will be going on and on. Your material body will be buried in the ground or cremated. But people who you know will continue to live. Your familiar faces will be still there. Just your existence in this world will disappear. Then what's going to happen next to you? Leaving the world where you are existing, where will you go next? Take your time and observe all your emotions and thoughts on your death. Now I ask you, who is that you who is thinking what to do and how to accept and prepare for your death? Do you feel despair? Who feels despair? Who tries to grasp the fact of your death? Who is feeling or thinking in that way? Who is that? What is that? That is your I-ness. Can you sense this I in you now? I-ness is your center point of receiving impressions and understandings. Do you think if you leave this world, will you lose this I? No. This I-ness won't be annihilated. You are forever an I-ness. Your material body dies, but your I-ness doesn't die. This I-ness experiences the death of your material body and will transition into the next world, leaving your dead material body behind. And you will awake in the next dimension with this I, which you are feeling now, and continue to live in a similar way as you do in this world, in a familiar surroundings, within a more luminous environment. And you will still be given the opportunities to make your life better. You will continue to live and express yourself. Your I-ness will be there. Wherever you go, you are you. When you leave this world, you will find the proof of it. You won't be annihilated. Your I-ness is everlasting life and eternity. Embrace this I-ness intimately for a while. Slowly and gently come back to the present environment again. And after opening your eyes again, start to live the rest of your life more self-consciously, feeling this I-ness in you, and create your life constructively. The scholars said, no one has ever died. Our I-ness never dies. But it doesn't mean that we can kill our material body by ourselves at our will. If we kill this material body by our personality's selfish decision, it will break the law of universes called law of cause and effect and create a big karma which we will have to reap later. This material body is a gift from the God. Holy Spirit and archangels are creating and maintaining it. So we all have to do our best to live through this life until the very last moment, the destined time for our leaving this world. Because our life will be continued in the next dimension. We won't be annihilated at all. We will live forever as I-ness. This is the truth about the death.